There were so many times, like early in the year, you wanted to describe your team as relentless, but it felt like tonight resilience was what was needed.
Yeah, it was a game like especially when you get up 4-1. They're a really good hockey team. We knew they were going to push. I thought the second one, that's probably one. It's a tough one. Dev probably wants that one back point shot. You know what I mean? And then they get on the power play. We got to be more disciplined. I mean, that's 3 games in a row where we're down 4-on-3 or 5-on-3. But we handed them a lot of stuff. There was a lot of turnovers that they got odd man rushes out, but I thought we competed really hard, and I thought when we got the lead, our last 7-8 minutes were outstanding, locking it down. I love the group. They just, we have a lot of guys out, like a lot of guys, and there's a lot of guys that stepped up that are getting more ice time. Mateo comes in, plays his first AHL game. I thought he was outstanding. Skated, got a breakaway in the first period. During this stretch, like what Jags and Kuntar and Fiedler Schultz is, I don't even know how many points they have, but every time they're on the ice, they're trying to do the right thing. And they play winning hockey, and you win with guys like that. And then 2D that are in and out of the lineup, Lousy and Belleville. I thought they were our 2 best defensemen tonight. They work every day. When you talk about being a team and next guy up mentality, I thought those guys were outstanding. The details that they play with, we have a lot of meetings they execute, whether it's face-offs, when they're supposed to slam, breakouts, and then they play so hard, and it's easy to, when you're out of the lineup a lot, and every time they've played, I think they've been arguably our best defensemen, just because they listen and they're coachable and they're selfless team players, and you don't win without those guys.
Feels like guys like that, and I don't think it's just them. When you win games like this, it's quick to look to the goal scorers. There's a lot of guys that didn't put up points that were big parts of tonight's win.
Yeah, huge. Like guys are really stepping up. Lecision's got 6 goals. Kuntar's got 4 goals. They've been incredible. Jags, like how physical. I think we're a more physical, heavy, hard team. And yeah, I really liked our first period. Again, in the second period, when you take that many penalties, they get momentum. But love the group. Won another segment to start the season, which is huge. I'm just really proud of them, honestly. I thought the last 8 minutes, especially when they tied the game, we just stuck with it and we just kept playing. And I never questioned. Our team shows up and plays hard every single night, which is hard to do in pro hockey. Every single night. The only game I look at where they were probably a little overwhelmed. You got first-year players going into Syracuse for the first period and a half, but I can't. I love coaching this team and these guys, and they work every single day. And sure, there's mistakes, but we got a bunch of winning hockey players, selfless team guys, and I'm really proud of them. Because, you look at our schedule, like we've played some, just look at the records the teams we're playing. You could argue Wilkes is the best team in the league. You could argue that Syracuse is the second best team in the league, and Laval's probably right up there. And our guys, without a lot of guys missing pieces, that's no excuse. We just show up and play. And that's what I'm most proud of so far. Now we got to get on the bus and go play another really good team.
Did you expect offense from Kuntar?
I did. You know what? It's a really good question when you look at his numbers. I think last year, I don't know how many games he played. He never played over the 4th line. And I think there's a lot more there. I know the player from watching him in junior hockey. He scored in juniors. He scored in college. When you look at the body of work of an individual player, if they scored in juniors, scored in college, I think they could score at this level. He's probably one of the best athletes I've ever coached. His physical tools, I think he won the testing at Buffalo. That's including NHL players. He's a freak athlete. I use him, and we went down to 10 forwards tonight, and I use him on almost every line. And you kind of saw it in training camp, like he could really shoot a puck. You look at the goal he scored, he drove wide, he beat the D, he took pucks to the net. And I'm a big believer you earn opportunity. When I talked to him in the summer, like I told him, you're going to get an opportunity, you got to earn it. And I would say over so far, he's probably been our most consistent player. Like he's just relentless. He never stops, skates, plays the game the right way. There's mistakes sometimes, but he's a gamer. He's an absolute gamer, and he's absolutely fearless. Like even in you guys probably didn't see it, but the goal he scored in Laval with 3 minutes left, chips it by a first round D, blows by him, beats a really good borderline NHL goalie. Like he has tools, and he's getting the opportunity. I think that comes with, you're going to get confidence, and we believe in him. And yeah, I have a soft spot for those guys at work.
What was your biggest takeaways from tonight's win?
Good question. Like I would just say, just the group, how they play for each other, they play hard, they're selfless, and I'm really happy they got rewarded tonight, because they give it everything they got. We got guys playing out of slot, up and down. The lines get mixed up every single period, special teams, and just it just shows that it's not about like skill. It's your will to want to win, no matter who's in the lineup. And I firmly believe that. One of my old coaches said it's always will before skill, and I think tonight was a great example. Was it perfect? Was there things we had to clean up? But the guys knew this was our 5th game. In our 5-game segment, we were 2-2-1. We needed it to get our 6 points, and the guys did that. And that's what I'm most proud of.
Take me through the momentum or even the mood shift when Meta scored.
Yeah.
The momentum really swung one way to the complete opposite.
Yeah, no, you're right. There was a lot of momentum shifts in the game. You get up 4-1, you're on a high, then they come back 4-3, then 4-4. And I think our group just, once we got that goal, I really felt like we knew we were going to win. We got a bounce, great net front screen, and then I thought we played a lot of winning hockey the last 7 minutes. But it was one of those games. I told the group after, there was a lot of emotion, a lot of scrums, and we stuck together, and then we found a way to win.